Hello everyone. I hope you have gone through the first part of this video, how to work with conferences, and in this video I will show you how to use the very basic functionalities that we have inside this video conferencing, okay, which will be very helpful for all of us since we want to collaborate and we want to share slides and we want to share our notes and chat. So this would be quite helpful for all of us. So let's get started. Okay, so we already know how to start a conference, how to invite our students, either single person or group or the entire class. So in this video I will simply show you all the buttons that we have in here, and I'll try to explain as slowly as possible. So after we have joined the conference or started the conference as an instructor, so let us start to work with work from the left side. Okay, so in the left side we have this public chat. Okay, we all know what does public chat means. You can either hide it or open it. Okay, so or hide it by clicking this public chat button, and you can just send chat messages to the members who are in the live conference. Okay, so hello everyone. Okay, so there we go, we can chat in this way. Okay, and if some of your students want to ask questions, then this might be a very helpful tool. Okay, if you don't want them to disturb you while you are lecturing or presenting. Number 2 is the shared notes. Okay, the shared note means it will just give us some basic, very basic text editor in which you can write down the notes, and also this note is easily seen by all the members. Okay, so notes for today. Okay, and you can see that there's a very basic text editor. All right, you can have bold, italics, and these are very basic formats. You can bullet the important points, you can undo, redo, and so on. All right, okay, and even you can import and export this thing to Word or PDF. All right, okay, so that's what it is. Okay, so number 1, okay, factorize. Number 2, how to find LCM while doing factorization. Number 3, what are factors? What are linear factors? And number 4, let's suppose quadratic formula. These are the things that you want to note, and you can later on export this. Right? You can either go for HTML, either plain text, Microsoft Word, or PDF. All right. So yeah, let me go to Microsoft Word. Then you can see that it is easily being downloaded. Okay, the thing has been downloaded, and you can just open it and look at it. All right, okay, so this is how it looks like. All right, so this is very easy to do. All right, and any member who is watching this live conference should be able to do this or work with this functionality. So that's it. So that's for shared notes. Okay, now the third one is the number of users that we see over here. Okay, the number of users that has joined us will be in here. Okay, here it's me over here, and the mic is green. The mic is green means that it means that I'm active, and you can see hear my voice. And if you want to mute the mic,
you are now muted.
Then you can see that this becomes red, right? And sometimes you may just see the headphones only. Okay, for some of the students if they haven't enabled the microphone. Okay, so let that be. And all other students or all other members who have joined the live conference will be somewhere around here. Okay, and as we discussed, Canvas says that we can have 100 students, but in the community forum that I have checked out, the instructors were saying that they had even more than 150 students. So it's not a big deal that we can have as many students as we like. So those are the 3 things that we can have in the third, in the left hand side. Okay, now let me try to show you how to work with this functionality. Okay, actions. So let me go to actions, and here you can see start a poll. Well, I haven't used this primarily, but let me see how it works. Okay, start a poll. Okay, you can create a custom poll now. Okay, let me start a custom poll. So little while ago I tried to work with the shared notes. Let me just go for those options. Let me just put some options, and I'm not sure how does this work, but I think that by looking at these options I can pretty much see that you can go for instant quiz. Okay, you can go for instant quiz, just like very simple yes no questions, or true false question, or some choices question. Okay, so I can say that I know LCM, how to come up with LCM. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one, I know how to factorize. So that's the thing. Third, I know how to solve linear equation. I know none of the above. Okay, these kinds of things can be there. You can try it. Okay, start custom poll. Then then all the students will start to vote, right? I know LCM, I know how to factorize, I know how to solve linear equation. I think this should be a very interesting tool for all of us, right? It can be, I think this will help us to know the students where the students are, and it will help us to focus on what we need to cover in the lecture. I think that should be quite good. All right, so since I don't have any students over here, so I won't be knowing anything. So yeah, I think this should be very helpful for us to get instant responses from our students. That looks very interesting. I should have used this before as well. Okay, so that's fine. That's all for polling. Okay, and that's the poll. Okay, so let us go for another thing, which is, let me hide this, which is upload a presentation. Okay, by default the presentation is this default slide. Okay, and we have 11 more slides which are empty. Okay, I will talk about how to work with this later on. Okay, but before that, let me show you how to upload a presentation. So this is the default presentation that I was talking about. Now let us try to upload a presentation. Let's suppose you want to present some PowerPoints or PDF, or you want to share some very simple files. Okay, yeah, I would suggest, okay, please do not upload a very large file. That will take time, and you may need to wait. So a few pages of presentation would be quite easy, would be easily uploaded. Okay, so let me just go for this one, upload a presentation. Okay, so drag files here to upload. So let us find a file, very simple, and a file with minimum capacity. Let us go for that. All right, so here let me just go to documents and go for this Canvas training. I think this is the smallest file. Okay, how to use collaboration. Okay, that's fine. And let me, okay, so we just need to drag and drop. Okay, so for that, just choose the file that you want to drag and drop. Okay, and then left click and move it around. Okay, this is the way how you drag it. Okay, so again, choose the file you want to drag, hover on the top after it has been selected, and press left mouse button and drag it all the way to the Google Chrome, and then you should be able to drop it over there. Okay, drop in this rectangle. Okay, not anywhere else. You can see that nothing is selected over here, and don't forget to hold on your left mouse button. Okay, all right, so after that, you can see that this file that we wanted to upload it as a presentation is ready to be uploaded. Green sign means that we should be able to upload it. Okay, then press this upload button. Okay, blue button. Okay, upload it. So now it is being uploaded. Since the file is not too large, so it won't take me long. Okay, and you can see that this file has 1 2 3 4 pages. Okay, so that was not too big. All right, so that's how you upload your presentation. Okay, so let me say this again. Okay, you just go to uploads a presentation and drag and drop a file over here and confirm. Okay, so let me just close this. Okay, so that's it. All right, now how to work with this one? Use your scroll wheel in the mouse, then you can zoom in and out, and by default you can see on the right hand side, middle right hand side, there's this hand options. Okay, you choose this hand option. All right, it's chosen by default, and if you just, let's suppose, just zoomed in, and but you can't see the entire text, so you should be able to hold on this left mouse button and drag it all around. Okay, drag it around. So you can just do in this way. You can just work with or play it around in this way. So that's how we use this hand tool. Okay, just go to hand tool and press this hand tool. Okay, that means it is been selected, and go over here. Then if it is not zoomed in, then you should not be able to drag it around in the way that I have shown you, but you should be able to do it after you have zoomed in. Okay, so that's one thing that you should be able to work with. Okay, and let's suppose, and also you can go for full presentation as well in that way. Okay, and you can press the escape button, which is on the top left of your keyboard. Okay, there's the key. Okay, make presentation full screen, and it hides somewhere down. Okay, so that's why I can't show you, but let me see. Yeah, it's over here. Okay, it's over here. Okay, please look at the bottom bottom middle of the bottom. Okay, and or you can press the escape button in the keyboard. Okay, which is on the top left of your keyboard. Now let's suppose you want to write something on top of the document. Then for that, go to tools option and click on text. Okay, go to tools option and click on text. This means that it has been selected. Now you should be able to write on top of this document. You first need to create a text box. Okay, rectangular text box. Okay, so to create this rectangular text box, okay, hold on your left mouse button. Okay, wherever you want to write down few things. Okay, so let me suppose I want to write something over here. So point at that position, press left mouse button, and drag it in this way such that you get a rectangle over here. And let us start to type. Okay, there's a cursor blinking over here. Now you can type. Okay, this is quite important. Okay, so you can write in this way. All right, and now type as much as you want, and after you are done typing in this box, okay, then you can just click outside of the text box and it will go away. Okay, the box will go away, however you will be able to see the text. Okay, you want to change some formatting, then you can just press on this AA button and this color button. Okay, if you go for AA button, then you can see there are several font sizes. Okay, you should be able to do that. Okay, let me go for 36 font size, and let me change the color to blue. Okay, that's how it goes. And now let's suppose I'm done with this, then I can simply press my left button somewhere outside the text box, and that's the thing. Okay, once more, now you won't be able to do anything over here. Okay, after you have clicked outside the text box. Now let me suppose that I want to write something over here. Okay, so this would be number 1. Okay, go to home. Number 2, let's suppose, click on settings. This is the way how you do it. The first thing is that you must have a text box. Okay, to create a text box, you must always point to the place where you want to write, left mouse click and drag to come up with a rectangle. All right, and then start to type. So that's it. All right, so that's how we use the text. Okay, how we type. Let me suppose I want to draw something over here by using simple mouse strokes. Okay, so for that, click on this text, click on tools, and go for this pencil option. Okay, if you go for this pencil option, then you should be able to draw anything you like. Okay, you should be able to draw anything. So this is the way how you use the drawing option. All right, and for drawing option also you should be able to format this. Okay, if you click on this drawing thickness, then you can see there are different levels of thickness that you may want to choose, and you can change the colors as well. And these two things, undo and clear. Okay, undo means it's just like the undo that we usually do in Microsoft Word or Excel, and delete means it will clear everything in this slide. Okay, so if you go for clear all annotations, then it will clear. Let me see whether it has cleared the previous slides or not. Okay, it just works for the current slide only. That's fine. So that's it for text and this pen and pencil. You can just draw it. And now for this line, ellipse, triangle, and a square, you definitely know what does this mean. Okay, so let me say that click on this group. You can go for that, or line, you can just draw a line. Okay, or you can draw a triangle over here. Okay, or you can draw a rectangle. That's up to you. All right, just play around, and I don't think this should be quite difficult or hard. The most important thing that you want to understand from tools option is the text option. Okay, use text boxes first and then only start to type. And another thing is drawing. Okay, sometimes you may want to draw something in the slide and so on. And third one is the pan. Okay, after you have zoomed in, then not everything is visible. You may want to pan it. Okay, you may want to just play around with it. Okay, so that's it. All right, so that's everything that we want to know about these three options. Okay, and undo and delete, they are quite pretty easy to understand. Now let me go for this. If you turn this multi-user whiteboard on, then all the users who are joining us live should be able to work together in real time. That's what I mean. Okay, and it will show you who did what. Okay, who typed what, or who drew things. Okay, and this is quite helpful for the teachers, like math teachers like me, since sometimes I want to see how the students are working, and I want to guide them how to solve an equation or how to do certain kind of problem. So for me, it will be quite variable. If let me just turn on this multi-user whiteboard, then I can see my name. Okay, so I have drawn a circle, and it is saying that Sivarai, that's me, drew a circle over here. Now if there were other students who were working together, then whoever is writing right now in the whiteboard, their name will be over in this page, over there as well. Okay, it will show up. Okay, let's suppose if they typed, then it will say that this person is typing. Okay, and it is saying that this pencil is of Sivarai, and there should be another some person who is typing. This typing is done by blah blah blah, and so on. So that's it for multi-user whiteboard. Okay, and I think that this is very helpful for many of us. We can use this for helping our students, and this could be quite great for tutoring as well. Okay, all right, so that looks good. If you have any questions, just email me, or if you're watching this in YouTube, then you can just comment. All right, okay, let me just turn this off. So that was how we worked with whiteboard. Okay, multi-user whiteboard. And sometimes it could be annoying that you don't want all of the students writing together and messing things up. So that may be an issue, but you can limit, you can ask your students not to get messier and so on. Okay, so that's all. Now to get blank slides, you just go to this actions button and go for upload the presentation. And as I told you earlier, the default PDF is what we saw whenever we started our video conference. So let's go for default PDF. Okay, let's put a tick mark over here in this circle. After it becomes green, then confirm. Then you will be taken to the default slide that we got whenever we started. Okay, then you can see that there are 11 different slides, 11 slides that can be worked on. Okay, it's just like you may think that This is the whiteboard that you are working in a class. You can write something over here, present your lectures, and so on. And most important thing is that, okay, now I'm using mouse to draw. And if you have a touch screen, okay, touch screen laptop or tablet, then you should be able to write down with your finger or something just like a pen, okay, especially in Microsoft Surface. Then you can just work around in this way, okay. All right, you can write in this way. So this is the way how we work with whiteboard, and all these tools can be used over there as well, right? Okay, writing with text, and you can go for undo or clear all and so on. And it feels like we are trying to write down in several pages and so on. So this is all for using whiteboard and how to get this blank whiteboards and so on. All right. Okay, now let me go for another option, share an external video. If I go for that, then you should be able to share any video that you want. Okay, let's suppose you want to share a video from YouTube. Okay, then you can just go to YouTube and let's suppose, yeah, let me just go to YouTube. All right, then okay, so let me share this Peppa Pig. Okay, all right, so then share a new video, then it will share everything in this way. Okay, this is quite interesting. And yeah, I don't want to share it more now. Stop sharing. Okay, all right, so this is a quite nice tool for all of us. Okay, so that's all for everything in this part. So now we know how to use all of these things, okay, all of these chat services, and especially we wanted to go for poll, upload the presentation, share an external video, and so on. Okay, so this is all. If you have any questions, please email me. And if you are watching this video in YouTube, then you can just simply comment it, and I will be regularly looking at it. This is all for the second part of the video. Thank you.